my tour kit for the Sarah McLachlan Fumbling Towards Ecstasy 30th anniversary tour. The base of the kit is my DW Santa Monica kit, and we have a 16 by 16 inch floor tom, 13 by 9 rack tom, 12 by 8 rack tom, 10 by 8 rack tom, and a 22 by 16 kick drum. There's a 5.5 by 12 side snare here, and then the main snare I'm using is a late 90s DW Craviotto 5.5 by 14, which is just an amazing drum and works perfectly for this music. All the cymbals are Sabian. Starting over here on the left is an AA Roctagon, a vintage AA Roctagon actually, probably from like the 80s. Artisan 15-inch hi-hats here. Evolution 10-inch hats that I use for loops with the side snare here. A 19-inch complex thin crash HHX, 23-inch HHX complex ride, 20-inch HHX complex thin crash, 20-inch Zen China. All heads on this kit, with the exception of the bass drum, are Remo coated Emperors, so on both snares and all the tops of the toms. The kick drum is a Power Stroke 3 clear, and the bottoms of all of the toms and snares are Ambassador clear. This logo head, which I just want to point out that Remo is one of the best at making these heads, in my opinion, because they print everything directly onto the head and you choose whatever head you want. And in this case, it's also a Power Stroke 3. We also have Kickpro Pillows in the bass drum, which are, in my opinion, the best dampening for kick drums that I've ever played. They somehow make the drums sound better, along with also dampening it. Sticks. I'm using the main stick I'm using is just a simple Vic Firth 5A hickory. Perfect all-around stick for me. I've just sort of experimented with some things. The 55A I was using for a little while, and then I kind of landed on the 5A. Especially for this music, it's kind of perfect. It's right in the middle of, it's got enough weight to support some of the louder songs, but it's not too overpowering on some of the other stuff. I'm using some Root 606s for a couple of songs from Fumbling Towards Ecstasy that have that kind of a sound. The song Wait in particular. using these American Custom SD12 Swizzle Gs, which have like a mallet on one side and just a regular stick on the other side. I'm using that for a couple of things, obviously for mallet rolls, but I'm also using it for a song called Ice, where I'm playing, and this would give me a good chance to talk about these drums, these Taos drums. So the Taos drums were made in New Mexico. They were made custom for this tour. This is an 18 by, I think it's by 16 and a 14 by 12. They're basically hollowed out logs with, I forget now actually, the guy told me what the animal hide was, but I don't remember. They are incredible sounding drums, and that's what I'm using these for, to sort of get kind of a... One more thing I want to talk about in the stick bag here, these amazing sticks called Dem'sticks. Dave Deming is in my opinion, a brilliant creator as far as these kinds of sticks go. They're really, he provides sort of something that I haven't found in any other sort of rod type sticks. They're just amazing, and this particular model is called the ZB46. And I'm using them on the song I Will Remember You. And also on a song called Good Enough, where I actually play the Taos drum with, sort of gives a totally different tonality altogether. Roland Electronics. Okay, so we have the everybody's favorite SPD SX Pro. This is the newest version of Roland's multi-sample pad, and basically I'm using it for a couple of sample sounds, and a lot of my use of it has to do with clicks for count-offs of certain songs. It's just the easiest thing in the world to use, especially with, I have this BT1 bar trigger that is helping me to start and stop the click when I need it. Also have this Roland kick pad that triggers one kick drum sound also in the song Ice. DW is also all of the hardware, so including the 5000 pedal, most of the 5000 hi-hat pedal, most of the stands are either 5000 or 7000. The cymbal stands are 7000s and the snare stands are both 5000. Clear sound baffles, which have been sort of keeping the cymbals out of the vocal mics that are to my left and also to the front of the stage, or the downstage microphones, make a really big difference without having to be behind a whole plexiglass shield. So that's been a really helpful thing, and they look great, and they are very durable, and they've done a great job on this tour. We've been carrying them around everywhere. So a big thank you to my friend Steve Hennessy here, who has been a rock solid help on this tour. Best drum tech I've ever worked with, just like day in and day out. Amazing. So thank you, Steve.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks for filming this too. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to doing it again with you.
Yes, looking forward to it too. All right.